We are going to be talking about something very, very important today. Something that I talk about a lot on my channel. I mean, besides pet acceptance, we're going to talk about it a little bit. But going to the doctor, we're going to talk about that, y'all. Hi guys, welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you've been around here a while. I am Kendra. This is Kendra Creates. This is my space for sharing my weight loss journey with you. Hopefully I can help you out along the way if you're on a weight loss journey. I'll be giving you a little bit of commentary, what I'm gonna do today, and hopefully you'll learn a little bit about me along the way. So if that stuff sounds good to you, make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you can keep getting these videos. All right, so we're gonna get into it today. I've been wanting to do a video about this creator's video for a little while now because it's been out for a little while, but I just had so many different things that I want to cover, and so I'm going to do it today. All right. So the creator is GlitterAndLazers. Her name is Anna. She started out kind of like a body positivity, like plus size lifestyle channel, and she was very into that community. And then, of course, she got shunned because she decided to lose weight. I believe she got weight loss surgery, if I'm not mistaken. But we're going to take a look at her video where she talks about an update on her health as she went to the doctor. Okay, we're going to talk about that today.
I have been trying to find a doctor, and it's been a process. It's been a while to find someone that I really trust, and I have that person now. And I am extremely grateful for them. Going to the doctor was terrifying. In fact, I pretty much had a panic attack on my first appointment with the doctor I have now. He was very kind and very sweet to me, so everything netted out okay.
Going to the doctor can be terrifying. It can be very intimidating. And for a lot of people, it can also be scary, especially if they aren't taking care of themselves because they don't know what the doctor is going to tell them. So they just kind of rather not go and not know, which I don't really see the point in that, but I get it though. I totally 100% get it. And I think that people that have the ability to go to the doctor, they don't realize how privileged they are. Because I know I say a lot, go to the doctor, but I would definitely be out of sorts to not say that going to the doctor within and of itself is a privilege, because everyone cannot afford to do that. Everyone does not live in a accessible location to a doctor. So I must throw that out there really quickly. And then I also want to say that it is also a chore to find a doctor, a good doctor that you mesh well with, that has your best interests at heart. Because a lot of times, because of the way that you look, your size, or whatever implicit bias that a doctor has, because they're human beings, right? They may treat you differently, or they may act differently, or you may receive a different level of care. And for people to say that that doesn't happen, they're very ignorant and also probably naive, because it happens. And it just doesn't happen to larger people, but it happens to people of color as well. And I'm sure other, populations of people experience this as well, because you go to a doctor and they may not know about your religion, or they may not know about your culture, or they may not know about your gender identity, and they may have a certain misconception about you, and your level of care might be different. So, I totally feel where she's coming from, because I feel like that I've experienced less than stellar care by medical professionals before. And I've also received excellent levels of care from medical professionals before. So if you are in a place where you can go to the doctor, I highly recommend it for your yearly checkups, your yearly physicals. If you did go to the doctor and something doesn't sound right, for you to get a second opinion. Also, if you're having issues, and we'll get into that a little bit later, then go to the doctor.
As a creator, and as just a plus size person in general, I hear two things about my body all the time. On one end, I hear from the body positive community or just general the plus size community that I should love my body, accept it as it is, and learn to embrace and love everything about it. Okay? On the other side, I hear from people who are very anti-fat people in general, telling me that I should starve myself, that I should not eat, that I should exercise more.
And I can understand that this criticism from both sides can be so damaging and so devastating to someone, especially she's a larger creator. So she has so many people coming onto her channel and looking at her and looking at her body and, you know, making comments and saying things. So I can understand it from both sides. I can understand how people will tell you to love yourself or to embrace your body or the way that you look and things like that, which can be positive, but it can also be very damaging. And I feel like that is kind of where, you know, what I've talked about, the fat acceptance community, whatever you want to call them these days, has kind of like reiterated this damaging rhetoric. You know, like, don't lose weight. Don't even try because you're just going to gain it back. Or, you know, 90 whatever % of diets fail. So all you're going to do is just get bigger after you get off the diet or whatever. And, you know, they say all these things, you know, just stay fat or whatever. It's okay. And it's not necessarily always okay. So that can be very damaging, but it can also be good to people, you know, to have the idea to embrace your body as you are. Because no matter your size, people do have body image issues. And even if you are large and lose weight, that doesn't necessarily mean that the issues that you have are going to go away. Because right now I'm in the process of losing weight, as you guys know. And I've lost a large amount of weight, and I've probably been the smallest I've been. I don't know when's the last time I was this small, to be honest with you. Maybe high school, maybe freshman year of college. I don't know, somewhere around in there. But now, and I'm going to talk about this, I'm sure, in another video, but now my problem now is like, I'm solving one problem, now I find another problem, and that's my loose skin. And it's just, I'm gonna talk about that in another video. But also addressing the other side of the coin as far as like fat shamers and these people that just don't like fat people in general. And they exist. I'm not gonna say that these people don't exist. I'm not gonna say that fat phobia does not exist, because it does. Because people just don't like fat people because they're fat. Like, there's no other reason than that. And they say a lot of bad things about them. They bully them. These are the kind of people and these are the kind of things that, you know, I don't like, and that really should not be, because there are going to always be smaller people and bigger people, you know, no matter what kind of radical changes we make as a society. So I couldn't imagine like having all of that pressure on you from, you know, each of these different populations of people while you're just trying to like live your life.
From the fat community, I heard that doctors are scary. Doctors will just tell you about weight loss. Doctors are just going to prescribe you medication and tell you that that's the solution to your problems. So I built a deep fear of being told to lose weight, and also a deep fear of taking any medication or solution to lose weight.
And this is what I'm talking about as far as the fat acceptance community goes. You know, they tell people like, doctors are evil. They're just going to tell you to lose weight. Like, they don't care about you. All they want to do is just give you some medicine. True, this might happen. But then again, it might not happen. They may have a different solution. But losing weight may also be the solution, or taking medication may also be the solution. Like, it's not just lose weight and that's it. Like, there are different levels of care associated with different conditions that you may have as an overweight or an obese person. So we can't say that. And you have to get to the root cause of the issues that you're having. And it usually begins with a conversation with your doctor. Like, why are you in pain? Why are you having constant headaches? Why are you always feeling lethargic? Like, it could be your weight. Yes, it could be. But it could also be other things. But if you never go to the doctor, then you won't find out. And Fat Acceptance will tell you, don't go to the doctor. They're just going to tell you to lose weight. But losing weight might be the suggestion. Or they may not tell you to lose weight. They may try to prescribe you some medication to alleviate the symptoms because they know you aren't going to lose the weight. So it's just like, if you have high blood pressure, what are you going to do? Are you going to risk your life and die of that condition? Or are you going to take the medication? Or are you going to lose weight? That was legit the solution to my high blood pressure. Like, I lost the weight and it went away. So yeah, a doctor may tell you to lose weight. And you know what? It may not be so nice and it may not feel so good when they tell you, but it's probably what you need to hear in that moment. And also, every doctor's bedside manner isn't so great. So you have to find a doctor who you mesh well with. They may say, I know you're not going to want to hear this, but I really think that you should lose a little bit of weight. Even 10, 15 pounds can take some stress off your joints. 15, 20 pounds can alleviate the pressure that you have with the blood going through your veins. 20, 25 pounds can increase your mobility or your flexibility so that you don't have this debilitating pain that you have, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, weight loss may not necessarily be the issue, but a lot of times it is, because it alleviated like most of my health issues. But I am so glad to have found doctors that have taken me seriously. As you guys know, I suffer from a chronic condition in my back, and I was never really taken seriously for years and years because that was always attributed to my weight. And so when I finally found the solution, y'all, I was so elated. So yeah, all I can say is go to the doctor. And if you don't like what one said, go to another one. Eventually, you'll find one that you mesh well with and that cares about you as a person and honestly, every part of your health. They're going to want to see the blood workup. They're going to want to see the x-rays. They're going to want to see how's your mental health doing and all of this stuff. And they're going to work in conjunction with you so that you can have the best level of care for your overall well-being.
I think the doctor said like he was really confused at how I was even functioning with the level of anemia that I have. And that I also have some autoimmune disorders, and they are pretty dominant, and they are going to need special programs to deal with. Additionally, I have some other issues that I really don't know what they are now, but I'm seeing another specialist for. They can see basically the effects of these issues, but they don't know what which is the root cause of the issue.
This was actually for me very exciting to hear because she was feeling certain signs and certain symptoms. I didn't get into it, but she actually said that she did a campaign about going to the doctor, which urged her to go to the doctor. She also wanted to see about getting the hormone medication, I'm assuming like Saxenda or Wegovy, to help her lose weight. So she had to see a doctor. Doctor did blood work, found out what was wrong with her. And honestly, it's no better feeling than to feel that you now have a real explanation as to why you've been feeling a certain way, or like why this has been acting the way that it is. And so now you can get some real solutions to the problems that you're having. But it all begins with you going to the doctor, because they are going to give you a good roadmap to figuring out what's truly wrong with you. And you see how that doctor didn't say, you just need to lose weight. He was like, nah, we're going to do some blood work on you first, and then we're going to take it from there as to what needs to be done about your health. And so if she had never went to the doctor, she wouldn't have had those answers. And also, you see how she went to the doctor and she didn't turn to MLM supplements. But I'm really happy that she did, get some answers.
But I spent years, literally years, thinking it was because I was lazy and because I was out of shape and because I was, fat, that I was so tired and I was so exhausted. And I pushed my body and I hurt my body because I was actually very sick. And I just feel like I have to make a video. So if someone out there is thinking like, should I go to the doctor? Like, are they going to be mean to me? You shouldn't care whether they're mean to you. You should care whether they can help you figure out what's going on. And if they tell you to lose weight, well, if that's like the worst thing that could happen, I think it's worth it, to be really honest. I think it's worth going to the doctor and learning why you feel the way you feel, even if you may not like what they have to say.
I mean, I can't say it any better than she said it. Like, go to the doctor, find out why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. Don't worry about the delivery. If you're worried about the delivery, find a different doctor. But it's most important for your health for you to get down to the bottom of why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. You may not want to hear you need to lose weight, but it may be what you need to hear at that time. Also, she talked about how she had like some genetic condition. Like, I'm assuming that has nothing to do with her weight. I don't know, because she really didn't get like deep into detail. But sometimes we have these things that we don't know about, but they're affecting so many parts of our life and our health. And we won't know that unless we go to the doctor.
If you don't feel good, go to the doctor. If you're tired and you don't know why, go to the doctor. If you're gaining weight and you don't know why, go to the doctor. Don't go to Weight Watchers. Don't go to Google. Don't go to the body positive community. Don't go to the weight loss community. Go to the doctor. And I'm sorry if I'm so passionate about it, but I am pissed at myself. I am mad. I could have been treating this. But instead, I was listening to these idiots who knew nothing about me. And now I have to deal with my decision. I have to deal with it. And I am worse off for it.
I think that Anna can be a cautionary tale to everyone. And she's really impassioned, and I love that passion. And she's really emotional. And she's emotional because she says that she was sick for a very long time. She didn't feel well for a very long time. And she blames herself because she listened to random people on the internet. And she even talks about solving your issues through more than just weight loss, because it seems to me like her issues are more than just her weight. So don't get the crappy MLM product. Please don't do that. If you are on a weight loss journey for your health, continue that. But make sure that you're under the supervised care of a physician. Make sure that you are healthy, okay? Most insurances provide those yearly checkups for free preventative care, which means you can get an annual visit with a doctor, and included usually is lab work. This is here in the United States, of course. I'm pretty sure those with socialized medicine, they can just go see a doctor anytime they want to. Yeah. So also, well woman visits, those are free once a year. Make sure you get those. Make sure you do it. I understand that people undergo traumas. They undergo all kinds of issues that may prevent them from doing that because they have high anxiety, or they may feel like they're hurt. Do you have a safe person in your life? Do you have someone that you trust that can come with you to the doctor? Do you have someone that's a little bit more knowledgeable, a parent, a guardian, a mate, a best friend. I want you guys to make sure that you're taking charge of your health, that you're making the best decisions for your well-being, and that you are going to see a doctor. If you like this video, make sure you like it. If you want to continue seeing videos by me, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I will see you next time. Make sure you continue to spread kindness in a world full of hate, and go see your doctor.